Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel, a teenage girl with a disability and a service dog, a Christian teenage girl at that. So if you like all of those things, please click like and subscribe, because when you like, it really helps us spread awareness about the things in the disability and service dog community that really need to change in this world. So you may not think so, but each like helps me out that much more. And on now, I love you guys so much. You may want to also, I don't know why you wouldn't, because you get more updates on us. Just maybe consider following me on Instagram and Snapchat. No pressure, just throwing that out there. Low key, follow me if you like my CP nails. I'll throw some sand at you. No, just let's not. Let's. We are getting food because I am starving. And yeah, we have the puppers. Sammy has helped my legs tremendously, and yeah,
Rosie's helped me a ton with counterbalance, and I'm having a lot of flares today, which sucks.
So apparently Sammy thinks I need a lot of self-initiated task work today, so that's a thing. Maybe he knows something I don't.
Yeah, so the dogs are being really good. There's Rosie. There's Sammy. Somewhere. Yeah, so we were standing in line with the dogs, and one of the girls had said something to Sammy. So one of the girls had said something to Sammy and whatnot, and So I just kind of ignored it. And then she turned to her dad and was like, we should make our dog a service dog too. It'd be so much fun. And I was like, you have to be disabled to have a service dog. And they were like, oh. And I was like, yeah, or else it's illegal. And they were like, oh. And I was like, yeah. So.
And let's talk about ADA compliance. Yes, the building is ADA compliant, but what's our issue?
Yeah, so Wonderworks is where we're at, and Wonderworks on their website says they're ADA compliant and whatever, because they have elevators and stuff, and they're like, you can get around in a wheelchair. The problem is that none of the like things here to do are accessible, so it's really not ADA compliant because you can come here if you're in a wheelchair or something.
They don't give you a problem if you have a service dog or anything.
Yeah, they're really good about service dogs, but none of their attractions are like ADA compliant. Like you can't get a wheelchair on there, you know, like there's a bunch of steps, there's no ramps or anything. And so we've had a lot of trouble with that where Rachel and I have had to like skip doing things because they're not ADA compliant. She can't get her chair up there. I can't climb a lot of stairs. Or there's no places to sit or anything like that. So yeah, it's really unfortunate, but we're still having a good time with the dogs and stuff. Anyway, there's our little update and we'll continue with the dogs.
Your girl is looking ratchet, but I wanted to pop in here and talk to you about what's about to go down in these next clips. So basically, Anne-Marie did not record where the lady came up and said, well, your dog shouldn't be in public if I'm not allowed to pet them. But she screamed like, they shouldn't be here then. Like she screamed it in a pretty high voice. I wish that she would have gotten it on film. But she just got when she went to talk to the manager, but also when the manager came to talk to us. And obviously, like we told you guys at the end of the video, because this clip is taken like a few days after. Obviously, at the point that she did film though, she went up to talk to the manager, and the lady that did it, the drunk lady, came up and got in her face. So that's the part that you guys are about to see. And like what she said and you know what she was saying about it. So yeah, that's all that's going down in these next few clips. I forgot to add in that this bit of footage right here is right before she decided to bring it to the manager's attention.
Rachel, don't say anything else. It's fine. What? He has a job to do.
Sammy. Sammy, sit. Yeah, here, we're here with our service dogs, and that lady in the back over there, okay, was like super rude to us. We asked her not to talk to our dogs because we're medical. Who in black? This man, the lady right here. Okay. And I'm just saying, it was really
You need to get out of her face.
Yes.
You really need to step back with her.
Yeah.
She did nothing. She's trying to explain to you.
I came over here to purchase something from
But
there.
you-
I'm not
Why are you?
I'm not interested in this.
No, you just got a half a foot from her face and stared at her. It's not your business.
I'm talking to her.
Okay.
Okay.
And you just said we're incredibly rude to my child.
Okay, I asked you not to pet our medical because
I didn't pet your dog.
and I asked you not to talk to
Okay,
her.
all right. Either all of you might have to leave if you don't separate right now. I'm the manager, so please separate.
we'll come back.
Hey, I'm sorry about that guest.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause an issue with her.
Well, I warned her again, so if it happens, anything, let us know. My name's Mary. I'm one of the managers. We have another manager up here. You've probably seen us everywhere today.
Yeah, we do.
My dog is here to do a job.
Oh, yeah.
Today, multiple times he's had to get in my lap because my legs were killing me, and if it weren't for him, I don't know where I'd be. Months where I've been taking every single day, and I've heard stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it happens all the time, and it's really sad that it does.
They are. They're trained specifically.
Yeah.
We haven't had any issues. We really haven't. Most people know that.
Before I even asked him to get in my lap multiple times, he's been very much so on alert and very, I gotta stop talking before I have to take this back.
Oh, don't worry. I just think you guys had a bad experience. Can I get you an icy or something? Oh, please.
What does the wheelchair have to do with this?
She was supposed to be, I guess she was part of it. Oh my God. That's when I got scared. I just like, don't know.
Hey, we don't ever want you to feel scared in here.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you for coming over.
Did you drop
Sammy.
Did you want me to work on for you?
You might not be able to reach it, Rach.
Hey, I want to get you. You girls want an icy?
Oh, we're okay.
We just got one.
She wants one.
Oh, she wants
says.
to.
What flavor was it?
Rach, do you want one?
Coke icy?
Oh, they get it for you.
Thank you.
Oh, good job. Good.
You gotta grab it. Hey, here, Sammy, take it.
Sammy, dip.
You didn't take it. He just kind of sat there like, what do you expect me to do with this? I'm gonna sit down and take it. Put it so, oh god, that was ugly.
It's on.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey y'all, so we gotta tell you about our situation. It was bad. This is my first public situation like that as a service dog handler, and I'm sad to say that I know, as a matter of fact, it will not be my last. So, Anne Marie, why don't
why don't I explain it? Okay, so basically we were eating at Wonderworks where we were at, and so we were just sitting there eating whatever. The dogs were in downstage, you know, behaving like service dogs are supposed to. And this really ugly rude lady came up.
who we later found out was drunk.
Yeah. She was under something, I guess, but so anyway, this lady came up and she was like, "Hey, can I pet your dog?" And I'm talking about Sammy, and I was like, "No, they're working, sorry." And she was like, "Oh," and then she started talking to them, like baby talking them and like distracting them majorly. And I was like, "Please don't talk to them, like they're working, it's dangerous to talk to them." And she goes, "Well, then you should leave them at home then." Like, I'm sorry that I didn't give you permission to touch mom medical equipment. Like, it's actually illegal, but whatever. So yeah, so then she like was kind of a booty hole to us, and everything. And and so yeah, she was really rude to us. And so then I was like, I'm gonna go tell the manager. Like, I debated it, but I was like, I'm gonna go tell the manager because I'm not gonna let some lady harass me So
And obviously, Sammy and I.
yeah, like
There-
I'm not gonna let her harass us. So I went and talked to the manager, and I was like, hey, you know, there's this lady. She was really rude to us. Like she was very rude to us. As we were sitting over there in our service dogs and whatever. And she was like, who is it? And as she asked who it was, the lady came up right next to me. Oh my god! And you'll see this in the video because I put it in there. This lady comes up, and I know that she did not come. She's
She's like, I gotta pay for something. I'm like, no, you don't. You came over here because you knew I was talking about you.
and so she comes over and she like gets right up in my face, and and the manager was like, who is it? And I was like, well, actually it's this lady right here. And she was like, okay. And then the lady started like screaming at me, and I was like, yo man, I ain't doing this. And so then the manager was like, okay, well, I'll talk to you guys in a second or whatever. And then we talked to it, and then the lady was like super ugly to us, and she was just not nice, and it sent me into an episode, so that was great.
And then we went and sat back down. Sammy did a little bit of DPT, but mostly like block tasking. And then Rosie did DPT, and we just had our dogs tasked. And
Yeah,
we-
for like a solid like 30 minutes, probably like 30-45 minutes.
even though Sammy wasn't doing DPT, he blocked the whole time.
Yeah.
So like he was tasking the whole time. But also like she told all the employees about the woman in case she like came
Yeah,
up.
she was like, she gave the woman a warning, and she told all of her employees to like let them know because they were gonna like kick her out if she did anything else and stuff. Luckily, we didn't see her again, so that was nice. But yeah.
Here's the deal. You hurt my daughter's feelings for no reason. Are you happy about that? She goes, boo, hoo. My daughter gets her feelings hurt every day. I just looked at her and I said, you are drunk. And I turned around and walked off.
Yeah, and then the manager kind of like, I don't know if the manager said something to her or whatever, but she gave her a warning and
But mess with them. And so I chose to make the right decision, and I backed off.
yeah, so
And I said,
anyway, but she got a warning. We didn't see her again after we kind of like walked away. We kind of sat there for a while. It was very traumatic, and yeah, but luckily it's over. We left, and we're gonna go get our nails done.